2021 was a pretty great year in football, but if you've already forgotten everything that went down, here's the official Unisport rewind of the biggest moment in football in 2021.
Lionel Messi.
One of the big talking points at the end of 2021 was the Ballon d'Or, which Lionel Messi took home for the seventh time. That's a record we won't see broken for a long time, I think. Unless, of course, the man does it himself in a couple of years. But what about Lewandowski? Was the man robbed? I mean, even Messi himself said what everyone thinks, that Lever should have won it in 2020 and that he hopes Lewandowski will get that trophy in his home one day. So France football, just do the right thing, okay?
Our favorite game of the year has to be the Spain-Croatia game at the Euros, where Spain conceded a crazy own goal, then went up 3-1 only to throw it all away with 5 minutes to go, forcing the match into extra time, where Morata decided he didn't have time for any more bullshit and smashed in a great goal after missing quite a few during the tournament. And speaking of goals, our favorite goal of the year has to be either this spectacular goal by 15-year-old talent Mizak Asante from Ghana, this absolute belter of an upper 90 from Antonio Candreva,
as a shot, Candreva! My word!
Or this mind-blowing last-minute winner by Sebastian Till against Real Madrid. The official best goal of the year, the Puskás Awards, isn't being given out until January, but we reckon that this rocket launch by Patrick Schick in the Euros, or this gorgeous piece of acrobatics by Mehdi Taremi will take the win.
2021 also featured big wins, where Messi finally won the Copa America with Argentina, and where the Euro trophy came excruciatingly close to coming home over in England. However, Italy made it come Rome instead, after a really impressive tournament and one of the biggest pieces of shithousery I've ever seen in the final from Giorgio Chiellini.
But then we maintained the calm and we started
But Italy really deserved it after a wonderful team performance throughout the entire tournament, which only makes their struggles in the qualifiers to the World Cup so much more surprising. But in fact, the playoff structure means that one of Italy or Portugal, or both, won't qualify for the World Cup. That's pretty mad. But the Euros also showed us what the togetherness from the fans and the culture can really bring, with the fantastic support received by Christian Eriksen and the entire Danish national team after Eriksen's collapse on the pitch, and thankfully, his full recovery afterwards. As a football fan and as a Dane, it was obviously really touching, but also very heartwarming to see everyone coming together and supporting Eriksen and the national team. And of course, most importantly of all, seeing that Eriksen seems to have recovered well. Because some things are just bigger than football, and this was one of those moments to prove that.
Before the Euros though, Chelsea had taken home the Champions League title and Villarreal won the Europa League after scoring all of their 11 penalties in the shootout. And in this year's Champions League, Ajax superstar Sebastian Haller broke the group stage record by scoring 10 goals in 6 matches, which is absolutely insane. What was also insane was the transfer window, where both Messi and Ronaldo changed clubs. Ronaldo went back to Manchester United and Messi reunited with Neymar at PSG. And speaking of PSG, they went nuts, by the way. Messi, Hakimi, Wijnaldum, Donnarumma, Ramos and Nuno Mendes. Absolute madness. Lukaku was also on the move and went back to Chelsea, while Jack Grealish became the biggest transfer of the window with his £100 million move to City.
Hello.
2021 also meant goodbyes to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Nuno Espirito Santo, who only got 17 games at Spurs, and Koeman left Barcelona to be replaced by Xavi.
And as always, the world of football boots was also very busy. We saw updates from all the big brands, with Adidas flying out of the blocks with both a new Predator and Copa update in the first few weeks of the year. And since then, the Speedflow came, which has turned out to be one of the strongest releases of the year. Nike also updated both their Mercurial and Tiempo silos and gave the Phantom GT a little visual facelift, while Puma meant business with the new Ultra 1.3 and the general release of the Future set. Both are really great boots, which luckily makes the, should we say, less than impressive update to the King Platinum a little easier to swallow. Of course, 2021 was also the year of remakes and limited editions, with the best from the archives of Adidas and Mizuno, coupled with crazy ideas, cool colorways, and, well, X-Men boots. Which split opinion. Now, the year that just passed also helped us in reaching 3 massive milestones here at Unisport. We recently opened our brand new flagship store in Stockholm in Sweden, adding to the Unisport stores in Paris and Copenhagen. And earlier in the year, we reached 6 million followers on all our social media channels. And a few weeks later, we crossed the 3 million subscriber mark here on YouTube, with over 500,000 people joining the Unisport family in 2021 alone. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all your supports and all your awesome comments. Watching over 270 million minutes of our 197 videos, of which, by the way, 107 of them were skills or tutorial videos, resulting in over 100 million views. So you guys are crazy, but we love you.
I love you, I love you, I love you!
That support means the world to us, and we'll keep it coming in 2022, so if you're not subscribed yet, make sure to join the party and turn on notifications as well. And then you can start the year 2022 by improving as a football player with our playlist in the corner of your screen. 2021 was great, let's make 2022 legendary together.